Bulunaka, do you know that cybercrime is becoming a growing problem in Fiji?
Cybercrime is defined as a crime in which a computer is the object of the crime, such as hacking and spamming.
Cybercrime is also cyberbullying and using fake profiles to cause panic and spreading false news.
If you're involved in this or know anyone who's committing these crimes, report them immediately.
I'm Polly.
And I'm Peter.
We host the Traffic Jam Show on City FM.
From 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. every weekday.
Do the right thing.
Yandavinaka, Fiji. In this bulletin, cruise liner agent assures safety. Pacific economies must be protected. And preparations underway for Independence Day.
From the studios of FBC Suva, Edwin Nunn.
Local shipping agent Transam Fiji says cruise ships that they represent have taken precautionary measures and all their passengers are screened for coronavirus prior to boarding and disembarking the vessels. The agency handles almost 90% of cruise liners which visit Fiji. Transam Fiji manager Leone Nevalu says they are also following the measures put in place by the Health Ministry.
The Ministry of Health has taken also all precautionary measures under the Quarantine Act as well. So they take the lead on clearing the vessel once it enters Fiji port, and all other government agencies take over from there.
Trade ministers have been challenged to chart a path for the region in what is described as a rapidly changing global landscape. Pacific Island Forum members met in Suva yesterday, and Acting Prime Minister Eyas Syed Kayum advised them that the status quo has to change. The ministers have to come up with a comprehensive plan to protect and grow the Pacific economy.
The potential to export outside the region in many instances are quite limited. We are competing with markets or manufacturers that do have large-scale manufacturing. Even a lot of the manufacturing from Australia and New Zealand has moved to the Asian region.
The agriculture census is progressing well, with the finalized count having reached more than 9,000 households of their total coverage so far. Census coordinator Seram Bose says while deployment took some time, they've now been able to ensure all their teams are out across the country, including the maritime zones. Bose adds they're now appealing to those in the targeted areas to ensure their homes are open to the teams in order to complete the census.
Yesterday, we were able to reach covered 7,000, more than 7,000 households, and which is about 11%, according to the number that we have forecasted. So, all in all, I'm expecting that by the end of this week to early next week, it should really be perfect.
Trade ministers have recognized kava as an international commodity, with a number of countries around the world opening up kava bars. This was highlighted by Minister for Trade Pramila Kumar as one of the outcomes at the Foreign Trade Ministers meeting of the Pacific Island Forum that concluded yesterday. Kumar adds it was discussed that kava is now an option for those who don't drink alcohol in many countries.
It's no longer just let's sit and drink kava, but it has got medicinal value. So for that reason, we would like to see that the kava ban is lifted so that we can trade with our product, which is available in the region and is fetching very good price for our farmers.
The Trade Minister also highlighted the endorsement of the Pacific Aid for Trade strategy, which was another outcome of the Foreign Trade Ministers meeting.
The whole idea of this document is to assist in taking trade forward, in other words, facilitating trade within the region and internationally. So there are a number of things within the document which is of importance to us.
In light of Fiji's 50th Independence Day celebrations in October, the Suva City Council is putting together a team to oversee preparations leading up to the event. SCC Chair Isikeli Tikondondua says they've also started discussions with retailers to give older buildings a facelift. There are plans to have Suva's Olympic pool renovated and fitted with a new gym, Parks in and around the capital will also get some attention with suggestions to build multi-purpose courts at these locations.
Just ensuring that Suva is ready for the influx of a lot of people that's coming across. And with that, we are trying to revamp the Hibiscus Festival to its former glory, getting the business houses to engage and be part of the celebration.
The Social Welfare Department has received complaints from some recipients that their family members have been abusing their allowances. The department has heard from recipients who say their allowances are being controlled by family members. Some senior citizens receiving allowances from social welfare schemes have shared their experience of being forced to hand over money that rightfully belongs to them. The department has already seized bus cards abused by relatives of the elderly on subsidized travel.
LPA does the monitoring, they do the rides in the bus and they confiscate the cards if they see that, the purple card is used by someone that is, not old. And so they report to us, they return the cards to us. So we keep the cards, and so until they come to us and say, and they'll have to give us, valid reasons as to why the card was seized, and so a couple of cases where they said, they were used without their knowledge.
The Royal British Legion is reminding Fijians to beware of several bogus agents. Engagement Officer Kaz Dangerfield says they recently received a report of a fake recruitment agency based in Lautoka, Suva and Lambasa. Dangerfield says these agents ask for an application fee, which is not the case when making an authentic application to join the British forces.
We've been made aware of several Fijians around the country charging people $200 for them to do their online application and $500 for them to provide a sponsor.
Coming up, coaching clinic for rugby and uphill battle for Nasinu football.
Oira na ngone no de nunu ena be singa ni mataka.
Mersi sunga da ke no loma dina kilo mikron.
Sakena ngau na mitaro bina no rabang sangai ka wala loma taki na ngone. Dalabina oya o meliki.
Bulre oya o Samuel Samuli.
Nama ki rau ena be mataka.
Oni ti kina magrombuka.
Ni wai tiri kalima na miniti me ono kina tiri na kaloko. Ena Radio Fiji One nandomo ibiti.
Indaw ina na mataka. Dan ramai na singabo.
Welcome back. World Rugby has announced that the Hong Kong and Singapore Sevens will not be played next month due to the continued health concerns relating to the novel coronavirus or COVID-19 outbreak. Fijiana 15 skipper Serema Leweningila is set to lead the team to the two-match tour of Australia. Fijiana 7 stars Rusila Nangasau, Priscilla Siata and Lavinia Tinai have also stepped up to assist her guide the team through. Having trained together for 6 weeks, head coach Alifereti Ndoviverata says players have gelled together. Given that all players in the final squad have been together for some time, Ndoviverata expects good combinations during the tour. The Fijiana will face Queensland Reds on Sunday in Brisbane and the New South Wales Waratahs next Friday in Sydney. The Fiji National Sports Commission, through the Fiji Rugby Union Development Unit, held a 4-day training of trainers program for match officiating and coaching level 1 at Kase Village, Naviti in Yasawa. 8 coaches and 7 match officials were part of the program. The program is aimed at encouraging youth and adults around the region into officiating and coaching. It introduced participants to the 2 platforms and empowered them to take ownership of their own tournaments. These youth will now set up their district sports associations and host tournaments where they will coach local teams and officiate during games. The Nasinu football team has a huge hill to climb heading into the 3rd round of the Vodafone Premier League. Nasinu is currently last on the standings, and coach Tangi Vonolangi says winning against Lambasa will be a boost for the team and for fans. Vonolangi adds playing against the Babasing Alliance will also be a great learning curve for young players in the team. Nasinu takes on Lambasa at Ratu Dakambau Park in Nosori, 3 p.m. Sunday. Meanwhile, Lambasa's Lekima Ngoneirao will be making a return to the Babasing Alliance team this weekend when they take on Nasinu. Coach Ronil Lal says he will be the only addition to the squad and there are no other changes to the team that took on Suva earlier. Nasinu plays Lambasa this Sunday at 3 p.m. In other VPL matches this weekend, Rewa faces Nandi at Prince Charles Park in Nandi, while Navua will host Suva at the Uprising Sports Centre. You can catch a live commentary of the Suva Navua match on Radio Fiji 2. More showers and thunderstorms are forecast for the group today. And that's your FBC Morning News. Remember to join us at 1 p.m. and 7 p.m. for our major bulletin. For these stories and others, you can also tune in daily to our sister radio station, Gold FM. That's it from me for now. Happy Valentine's Day.
हमारे खूबसूरत देश फिजी में चाइल्ड अब्यूज की घटनाएं आए दिन बढ़ रही हैं।
क्यों बच्चों का मासूम बचपन अब्यूज का शिकार हो जाता है?
अपने बच्चों की सुरक्षा का खास ख्याल रखें।
उनसे बातचीत करें, उनके दोस्तों के बारे में जानें।
आज के बच्चे देश का भविष्य है। मैं दीप्ति
और मैं मोनिश,
आपके हमसफर। शामिल हो जाए हमारे साथ मंडे टू फ्राइडे
5:45 AM से 10 AM तक
रेडियो फीजी 2 देश की धड़कन पर।